Hello and welcome back to another book review with your friend Patrick. First of all, I want to thank you to take out some time of your day and invest in yourself and watch this video. Because we all know that formal education is what allows you to make a living, but self-education, self-investment is what allows you to create your dream life and the dream lifestyle that you always wanted and that every single one of us deserves. Jim Rohn has said that for a long time already. Now, I make these book reviews so that you have some information, some insight about a book that you may want to read in the future. Today, I'm going to share some insight to the book Wherever You Go, There You Are by Jon Kabat-Zinn. This is a book about mindful meditation for everyday life. It is an amazing book for starters. I myself got started not so long ago and I wanted more information, and I found out that Jon Kabat-Zinn is a teacher that I can learn from, that other people that I have looked up to, that I've studied, have learned from. And that's why I got this book. This book covers all the different facets from mindfulness and meditation, as you will see when we go through these, through the summary. Now, the book is separated into 3 parts that I'm going to share with you. And some of the sections, they have a tryout section at the end. That means Jon Kabat-Zinn gives you something you can try out, whatever he has talked about during the section above. Now let's get started. In the first part, the bloom of the present moment, he talks about mindfulness versus mindlessness. It's very important to keep an open mind, which is mindfulness, because mindlessness is also being ignorant, having a closed mind. Mindfulness requires a lot of effort and discipline. Mindfulness will help you appreciate the feelings of joy, of empathy, of happiness, and it opens up the channels to deep reservoirs, to creativity, to your intelligence, to wisdom that you have already inside of you. We always think that we have to know all these things, but actually we have everything inside of us, but we need to learn how to open up those channels to infinite intelligence. Now, meditation helps us waking up from subconsciousness. It opens up all the full possibilities that the human potential has, because over 90%, even over 95% of our lives, we are living in a subconscious world. Our habits, the programs that we've been programmed with, unfortunately, most of them are negative, and we're just literally going by without really being. Our world, we're doing so much. It's such a fast-paced world with all the internet, all the smartphones and everything that we have. Sometimes it's just really important to just be yourself, to feel your body, to feel how you are, and not just do all the time. Meditation helps you realizing where you already are. If you have to be non-judgmental. You have to let go of the past and of the future, and you also have to let go of expectations. Just be present, no judging, just objective, and just let the things happen the way they are happening. Very important. You are in touch with your own wisdom, your vitality, and very important, because usually all the good things we take for granted, especially life, we all take for granted because we're just in automatismus. All day we're just in automatismus. We wake up, first thing, you check your phone. And that sets the tone for the day already, the state of mind that you're going to be in. So meditation is really the opposite of taking life for granted. It's being grateful for the one life that you've got, for the opportunity to experience life as a human being. It's very important. Meditation is a practicable way to be in touch with your fullness of being. Like I said, be more and not do more. Okay. Also, there is a myth out there. It says you have to do more in order to be more, to become more. But that's not really true, because if you do the inner work and you be more, then the doing will flow from there, because you have everything inside of you. Very, very important to understand that. Self-observation And self-inquiry is also very important. Yeah, ask yourself sometimes, who are you? Who am I? Yeah. And then you cannot be afraid of the answers that the subconscious, that the intelligence gives you. You just have to go with that. Um, and self-observation is very, very important to analyze yourself. Yeah, when you get emotional, when you're happy, when you're sad, find out what triggers these things. So whenever the next time a negative emotion comes up and you feel the trigger, you can already overcome it, and you can basically say, no, stop, I'm not going to be in any negative state of mind right now. Yeah, that's self-observation. And it's very, very important to see, to know, and to understand that thoughts are not your reality. And a lot of times, whatever we think, and that's the problem, we, with our mind actually, or it's designed this way, whenever we see something come up, the mind tries to find experiences in the past that it had, personal or from other people, from media, whatever we heard, and then projects it 1,000 times more negative into the future. And this is where our fear comes from. And then we think that we are our thoughts, and the mind displays it for us so real that we are not going to do it, not going to go and try it. And that's why it's so important that we have to recognize thoughts as thoughts, but not as our reality. We don't have to identify ourselves with our thoughts. Very important to keep the breath in mind. It strings moments of awareness together, moment by moment. Breathing in and breathing out. This is how you're gonna be able to be in the present moment. Keep the focus on your breath, because your breath is the current connecting your body and your mind. And only when your mind and your body are aligned in the present moment, then you can actually perform at the highest level, and you are actually present. Yeah? And you can live and experience life in the best way possible. The body, you cannot send that in the future or in the past, but the mind usually goes to the past and the future, but it's never in the present moment. So when you focus on your breathing, you can connect body and mind to be here in the now and to be present. So the mind and the thoughts that I was talking about is basically like waves in an ocean. Okay, they're coming and going, stronger and weaker. Yeah, you cannot get rid of those waves, but what you can do is you can learn to surf those waves. And that's the same thing with the mind. Yeah, the only time you don't have any thoughts is when you're unconscious, but that's not what we want, right? So recognize the thoughts as thoughts, yeah, but they are not you. You are not your thoughts. Yeah, and learn to analyze them, because these thoughts are coming from patterns. And if you can identify those patterns, you can change them early on, and then you're not going to get in a negative state of mind. Learn to surf with your thoughts, basically. And like I said, sometimes just sitting or just walking and not doing anything is doing a lot already, because it's feeling your body. Feel the way you feel and let the mind be the way it is. Don't let the mind trick you into some things because the mind shows it to you in a vivid experience. It's just your thoughts. You are not your thoughts. And non-attachment to any results other than pure enjoyment of the moment is also very important. Because if you attach yourself to an outcome, if you're gonna be disappointed with the outcome, you're gonna be in a negative state of mind. If you're gonna be pleased with the outcome, you're going to be in a positive state of mind. But that's not the point, because then your external circumstances are going to decide whether you are happy or not. That's not true. Your happiness, your satisfaction, your fulfillment, your enjoyment comes from within. So non-attachment to any results, no emotional, no judging, nothing is very, very important. Now, the second part is the heart of the practice. This is basically the part where John Kabat-Zinn talks about different types of meditation, how you can implement them in your life, what's important to watch out for in the meditation. For example, sitting meditation, the mountain meditation, lake meditation, walking, standing, laying down meditation, very important. So for example, in the mountain meditation, He's going to talk about that you should have the image of a mountain in your mind. Sit upright, yeah, uplift like the mountain is tall and high and strong. And if there is wind going around, it's not going to rearrange the mountain. It's not going to deform the mountain. It's the same thing with the thoughts. Yeah, they're not going to decide who you are. They're not going to change you. Nothing. You are the mountain. You sit upright, and nothing can change you. You just need to learn how to surf the waves. Same with the lake. If you throw something in the lake, distraction for the mind, so to speak, it makes those little waves. But in the end, it doesn't change the lake. It's the same thing. The thoughts are not going to change you once you realize that they have the thoughts as thoughts. Okay. Very important also is the dignity. He talks about posture, body language, dignity, to sit with upright posture with dignity and how it feels. It's completely different. Body language, very, very important. If you crumbled up, it shows that maybe you're not confident about yourself or that you don't believe in yourself. But if you sit upright, and body language can express a lot about your state of mind and also your authenticity. Very, very important. This is a great part of the book. The third part of the book, In Spirit of Mindfulness, talks about the harmony, how nature shows us how things really are. And again, we have such little knowledge. That's why it's important to keep an open mind. You can learn from anyone and anything in nature, and appreciate it, because usually we take the positive things for granted, and we get emotionally attached to the negative things, and we burst out, and we're unsatisfied and unhappy and all these things. But usually we should appreciate the positive things, and we should not care too much about the negative things. Okay, because why should we be in a negative state of mind through external circumstances? Again, happiness and joy comes from within. So very, very important to have gratitude for the life that we have, for the nature that's out there. Just experience the beauty of it. Responsibility for your life, obviously, is very important. Very important to listen carefully to yourself and your body. If you just sit and meditate and you just listen to your body, what is happening, and then but you obviously have to believe in yourself and that your body shows you the right things, and then you have to act on that. And like I said, take the good quality for granted is the wrong thing. Be grateful for everything that happens in your life, even positive or negative, because everything has a positive side. If there's negative experiences, negative feedback, you can learn from. Be grateful for the positive things. It's very important to understand that we are all connected, and mindfulness, meditation will help you to understand that, and maybe even to feel that, the wholeness, oneness, karma. Everything is interconnected. That means whatever you do today will have consequences in the future. Whatever you did in the past, you will live the consequences right now. Very important to understand everything, every action, every thought, everything has a cause and effect. Very, very important. And in general, it is also important to understand that the self is only a construct of the mind. You're seeking inner stability, not exterior rewards. That's what I said. Do the inner work, make sure you are happy from within, and then everything is great on the outside. Don't let external circumstances, external rewards or feedback determine how you feel. Okay. And then finally, is mindfulness spiritual? And spiritual, spirare, comes from the Latin, and it simply means to breathe. And breathing is actually the ultimate gift of the spirit. Breathing is life itself. Breathing in is inspiration, and breathing out is expiration. Inspire. That's the ultimate gift of life, and this is how you can experience the wholeness in interconnectedness of everything. We are interconnected with each other, and we are also interconnected to other species. We are interconnected to the nature, everything. And this is really what the book talks about. It's an amazing book. I'm sure I will get some more books from him as well. He has a couple more talking about different topics. But yeah, thank you very much again. I hope you got some value from it. And if you have any questions or you read about it, you want to talk about it, leave some comments and I will join in the discussion. And until next time, my friends, thanks again for taking out time watching this. I hope you all have a great day and never give up on your dreams.